Kia ora, hello, I'm Philip Duncan and thank you for joining us for our Thursday update recorded on July the 18th. Well, it's all about low pressure, and this large area of low pressure in the Tasman, two centres to it, is falling apart. But before it completely goes away, we're going to see a new low forming up here around the subtropics, deepening rapidly as it passes by on Saturday. The good news, it's gone by Sunday. So any severe weather is going to be fairly limited across Saturday itself. So we'll try and make sense of what is going on. We'll start off with 3 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning. You can see the low pressure zones out in the Tasman here. The northern one almost completely gone and the southern one starting to fade away. I'll click the animate button for the next 48 hours. Keep an eye on what is happening up here, because as that fades, that forms and passes very quickly past the northeastern corner. So for those of you worried about another hit in the northeastern corner of the North Island, the positive spin on this one is this is zipping through very quickly. It's not going to linger too long. And behind it, another low in the Tasman, another line of rain that is about to come on through. So let me try and break that down for you, make a little more sense of it all. Here is how Friday looks. So by lunchtime Friday, the Tasman Sea low pressure zone has almost completely gone. There's just a little bit lingering down here to the south. Plenty of rain clouds lining up, and as we go through the day, this is a tropical airflow. There is Fiji. Track the lines straight down over the North Island. So if you think it's warm for this time of the year, we've seen fog patches around and cloud and showers and some sunny spells as well. The top of New Zealand has been warm, and Friday we'll see that warm weather going further down the country. But here is that new low forming in the subtropics, and you watch. In a moment we'll show you Saturday, but before that we'll just quickly show you the temperatures. It's going to deepen very quickly as we go through into Saturday, but look at that northerly flow coming down, 17 degrees around Manawatu and Wanganui, and double digits coming down into the South Island as well. So warmer airflows are now spreading across New Zealand. Here is Saturday lunchtime. What a change from the map we just showed you. A little bit messy here. For those of you who are weather nerds and look at the weather maps all the time, there's a line on all, well not all, but most international maps. There's a line that comes down just here, east of New Zealand, and it splits the reading up. That's why you sometimes see a number over here, and the numbers are a little bit funny because it's sort of like two different tiles that don't quite match up. And we see this in all sorts of maps around the world. It's a little annoying, but 981 is what it says here from the American modeling at lunchtime. Severe weather is almost completely offshore. That's the good news. The very tip of East Cape might just get severe gales. Might. It's a bit of a question mark. That's the US model. Compare it with the European one. Again, you've got that funny split in the numbers there, but 974 is what they're saying. That's very deep. This could technically be what they call a weather bomb, bombogenesis. That's when you end up getting the air pressure fall more than 24 hectopascals in 24 hours. And this one might reach that category. So if you hear the term weather bomb in the news, this is the one time they can actually use it and be technically accurate. So the storm is looking to be offshore. That is the good news. But hey, look, if you're in this northeastern corner and also around Great Barrier Island, Coromandel Peninsula, keep up to date. It only has to jog a little further south and you're in that severe weather. Now here is lunchtime Sunday. It's gone. It's out here over the Chatham Islands and weakening quite a bit. All the severe gales are now sort of out to the eastern side. We're back to a mild northwesterly over the North Island as that low moves in. The next one, the South Island, not much to talk about. The winds are light, foggy areas. They'll be back again as we go through Sunday. Into Monday, a bit more of a southerly flow coming in. Temperatures are dropping now after the subtropical airflow. Now we see a cool down coming. It's mostly dry though, so there won't be very much in the way of snow. Unfortunately, all the snow is over here in Australia. They've got about 5 days of snow again falling at Thredbo. So our final map here for Tuesday shows actually no snow for anyone. No snow in Australia, no snow here. But we do see a southerly or southwesterly wind around the country. In other words, Tuesday next week, pretty much classic weather for this time of the year. That's all from me. Back again tomorrow, Friday. We'll take a much closer look at that storm tracking offshore around the eastern North Island. We'll see you tomorrow.